Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the dishwasher's water supply underneath the sink. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the GE dishwasher drain pump. It's going to be a very easy repair and it's only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new drain pump. The drain pump pumps the wastewater out of the dishwasher. The main reason you'd be changing it out is if it's failed and the dishwasher is not draining, or the body is cracked and it's leaking water on the floor. In order to change the part, we have to pull the dishwasher out. So we're going to go underneath the sink and disconnect the lines. Now that we're underneath the cabinets, you want to make sure that the dishwasher is still unplugged, and you may want to throw a towel down. When we take off the fill line and the drain hose, there's going to be some water that comes out. First, we're going to disconnect the fill line. It's connected right here to the hot water valve. You want to make sure the water valve is off, and then we're going to use our 5/8" wrench to loosen up the hose. Once you have it broke free, you can just reach in and unscrew it by hand. Once you have it off, you can just set it down, and then we can take off the drain hose. To take the drain hose off, you just want to follow it up to wherever it goes. It may go to the garbage disposal. Ours goes up to the air gap. Once you locate the end of it, we're going to take a 5/16 nut driver and loosen up the clamp. Once you have the clamp loose, you can pull it free and set it down. Now that we have the lines disconnected, we can open up the dishwasher door and take out the lower rack. To get the rack out, all you have to do is pull it out. Once you have it out, take it off and set it aside. Now that we have the rack out, we can use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws out, we're going to lift up on the door, and we can use that to carefully pull the dishwasher out from the cabinets. Once you have it out of the cabinets, we can grab it by the frame and pull it out the rest of the way. Once you have the dishwasher out of the cabinets, we're going to throw a towel down to protect the floor when we lay the dishwasher on its side. Once you have the towel down, we're just going to carefully lay the dishwasher on its side. Now that we have the dishwasher on its side, we have access to the part. We're going to put a towel down on the floor just to catch any extra water that may come out. Now that we have the towel down, we can take off the wires that go to the drain pump. We're just going to use a small flathead screwdriver to help pop them off. We got the double white wire with the red stripes on this one, and then the angled red one on this one. Once you have the wires off, you just swing them out of the way. And then we can use the 5/16 nut driver to loosen up the clamp that holds the drain pump to the sump. Once you have the clamp loose, you can just slide it down the sump a little bit. We're not going to take it off. And we can use the 1/4" nut driver to loosen up the clamp that holds the drain hose on. Once you have the clamp loose, we can pull the drain hose off the drain pump. Just have to break it free and slide it off. Once you have it off, we're going to use the 1/4" nut driver to remove the 2 screws that hold the drain pump to the frame. Once you have both screws out, we can lift the drain pump out of the sump. Just have to break it free and lift it out. Once you have it out, you can pull it out of the dishwasher. Here's the old drain pump next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new drain pump in, we're just going to line it up on the sump and push it down into place. Once you have it all the way in, you want to turn it and line up the screw holes. Once you have it lined up, you can use a 1/4" nut driver to put the screws back in. Now that we have the mounting screws in, we can hook up the drain hose. All you have to do is line it up and push it onto the drain pump. Once you have it in place, we can use the 1/4-inch nut driver to tighten down the clamp. Once you have this clamp tight, we're going to tighten down the clamp that holds the pump to the sump. Just have to lift it up into place. Then we're going to use the 5/16 nut driver to tighten it down. Now that we have the clamp tightened down, we can attach the wires. You just need to grab them and attach them. Remember, the red wire went over on this terminal and the double white on this side. Once you have them attached, we can put the dishwasher back up on its feet. Once you have the dishwasher back on its feet, we can take the towel off the floor. Now we have to reach underneath and put the lines through the cabinets. We want to push the dishwasher in about halfway. Then we can go underneath the sink and pull on the lines to make sure they're not caught on anything. Then we can push the dishwasher in the rest of the way. Now we can reconnect the drain hose to the air gap. Once you have it pushed up into place, we're going to use our 5/16" nut driver to tighten down the clamp. Once you have the drain line hooked up, we can hook up the water line. All you have to do is get it started by hand. Once you have it snug, we can reach in with our 5/8" wrench to tighten it down so it doesn't leak. Now that we have the lines reconnected, we can open up the dishwasher door. We're going to use the Phillips screwdriver to put in the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws in, we can put the lower dish rack back in. All you have to do is set it on the door and push it all the way back in. Once you have it in, you can close the dishwasher door. Then we can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.